Alright everybody, welcome back to another Xvault gaming video. Xvault here, and today we're going to do a special top 10 video. Top 10, as you can tell from the thumbnail, top 10 costumes in Fall Guys as far as the crossover costumes, crossover events are concerned. So this is a special video for a top 10 as I want to give some sort of content while I'm away out of the States on a little bit of a vacation, so we have some content, as much content as we can possibly. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump to it. All right, so we're going to start off with number 10. We're going to go down from 10 to 1. We're not going to spend a lot of time on the costume, just a brief description and everything like that. You'll see a quick video in regards to the costume itself, and I'm going to give out my reason before this in regards to why I think that deserves that position. So also on top of that, I want to just point out that this is just all preference. So I'm sure those of you out there will have your favorites in the Fall Guys universe and crossover skins. So at the end of this video, go ahead and put those comments down below, your top 10, top 5, top whatever costumes are your favorite in regards to the special crossover costumes, all right? So let's kick it off here. Let's start with number 10. My number 10 pick, which I think is a really cool skin, NieR Automata, right? The 2B skin. So I've just slightly delved into the NieR Automata game myself for the PS4, playing on the PS5. Haven't noticed any differences there, but this costume is really cool. It really plays homage to the costume itself, as all these on the list do, but it looks really good. Just a really good fan service game costume itself, a good event crossover skin, so I think it's a lot of fun, and I like to point out and pick out all those special crossover events as I play the game and see these costumes on there. Really cool to see. I like this. I think it plays just a great part of the Fall Guys universe, so really fun. So number 10, NieR Automata 2B is her name. So number 9, let's go over to number 9. Number 9 wasn't anything, it was part of the Battle Pass, but number 9 is the Among Us costume. So this is red, you're gonna have an egg over the top of your head there, your sus, all that good stuff. So it's the red costume, the typical one and everything like that. So really cool costume. I do like the fact that it is pretty tightly designed. So I like the slimmer fitting costumes, play aesthetic wise. And so just a really cool, almost like a no-brainer crossover skin here, but I do like to see it. A lot of folks got it. I did not play all the way through that season to even get that costume, so I did miss out on this costume. I actually missed out on the 2B costume before this as well. So missing out on a lot. If you don't pay attention, you don't do that, you miss out on a lot. But number 9, the Among Us costume. Pretty cool. Moving on to number 8, we do have the Doom Guy costume. Now this is accompanied with the other hellish monster costumes, and I know I'm probably forgetting the names of those right now, but this is specifically the Doom Guy costume because, again, I think it's cool. It's really fun. They do a great job with the costume itself as well. It's pretty slimming for the most part, and it just makes you feel really cool when playing your little Fall Guy with that costume there. So a little bit of a different variation, but really fun. Kind of fun to cosplay with that costume in Fall Guys. It's like you got that cutesy-ish game, and you go ahead and play that costume for Doom Guy, who's all about doing some serious damage to anybody in his way. So, pretty cool costume. A big fan of that one. So, that would be your number 8 pick. So, moving on to number 7, we are going to go with the Ratchet costume. I think this is really cool. I think they did really good. The colors, the design, the ears, everything like that is really cool. It doesn't, I don't care for the fur that comes out of the face part. I think they could have probably done that a little bit different. However, it's really cool, and I like to put it up there as well because this is a cool, like, buddy costume with the next entry we'll do here, which I'm sure you'll know what that is at this point now. But it's a really cool duo one that I think just plays hand in hand. So if you ever have those duo squads and those events coming up, that's fun. This guy is a little bit difficult to get a hold of as far as the events to get everything in the tier, all the way up to the emotes where you get the Groovathon dance. So really fun. Just a lot of cool nameplates with that as well. So big fan of that, and that is your number 7. So quickly moving on to number 6 would be Clank. Clank, it looks really good. It gives a good homage to Clank. If you're not playing as the Clank costume, you'll see the other player glitching out a lot, and I think they have to maybe fix some of that because your head is melding in through your body and stuff. But if you're the one playing it, it's real shiny. It looks really good, like a really good replicant of Clank himself, right? And then again, you have that duo buddy aspect with Ratchet. So again, you have to unlock him via, some events there and some challenges. Some of those are a little difficult, some not so much, but to get everything all the way through, including that final emote, which is the Clank laugh, that is a little bit hard, but really cool buddying up with the Ratchet partner and costume. So really cool. That is your number 6 pick. Moving on to number 5, I'm a big fan of this one. This one I did not get as well, missed out on it, but it's the Bomberman costume. So this one just looks really well done. It just, again, kind of really fits the aesthetic of the Fall Guy profile. And looks just really good with the white cap on and the blue body and the little white or red bead on the top right and the antenna. So it looks really fun, pretty cool to kind of cosplay in there, and it looks like he just really fits in this universe in a way, right? So just kind of bumbling about, but it just looks really good. So I'm a big fan of that. Truly deserves that number 5, breaking into the top 10 there. So number 5 being that Bomberman costume. If you guys got that one, congrats, because I certainly missed out and somehow went over my head. So moving on to number 4, this is where it gets really tight because it's hard for me to pick. And this is just, again, preference and play aesthetic and everything else. But number 4 being Cuphead. They did a really good job, again, with the aesthetic. I love the headpiece to this. The body piece does really well, but the headpiece really just sets that tone for Cuphead itself. Love playing it. Special preference to me because I did Platinum Cuphead due to the community cheering me on and making sure I could do that and believing in me doing that. So that costume, not only does it look great, and I feel like it fits in this universe as well, kind of like the Bomberman one. As far as the cutesy-ish and the cartoon aspects, but looks really good. It's not too top heavy. Some of the costumes, depending whether it's a crossover costume or not, some of those are tall. I swear it has something to do with the heaviness and you tripping and falling a little bit more, harder to do stuff. I could be completely wrong, but all my hours of playing that game, I feel, depending on how big the costume is, it really hinders that. But the Cuphead one does a really good in-between, and I can really do really well with that costume, not blocking anything or anything like that. So a big fan of that. Number 4, Cuphead. Let's see. We got all the way up there. So yes, so number 3 is going to be Godzilla. Burning Godzilla, the variant there. That's a really cool costume. They did a great job making it fit into this universe and not look ridiculous. They gave a good 60s homage to the costume itself. So again, the Burning Godzilla also looks really well done. Again, the only thing I would, if they can make it tighter, which they couldn't if they were going to stay true to form for the Godzilla costume, it's just a tad bit too tall, just for my taste, just a tad bit too tall, if I can talk over that. And other than that, it just looks really good. I did miss out on this one. Kind of bummed I did, but I was just really kind of out of the Fall Guys loop for the moment. And I was like, I knew I needed to get in there and get that, but I didn't. Really missing out. Hopefully they find a way to get some of these costumes circling back around somehow, some way. So hopefully we see Godzilla again, but a big fan, definitely deserves that number 3 spot. Moving on to number 2, we do have Shovel Knight. And again, the top piece is a little bit bigger, but again, I think it looks really well in this universe, the way they concocted the costume. I think it looks really crisp and bright and just clean. So I did miss out on this costume as well. I knew when it was coming. I had other games on the horizon. So I didn't get to this one, which is a big bummer, and that speaks volumes. I don't even have it, and it's number 2. Really like to have had this costume. I think it looks super awesome and super clean. So those of you that do have the Shovel Knight costume, congrats, and hopefully you enjoy it. I haven't seen it. I played a lot, and I haven't seen anybody really repping that costume very much for some reason. So not sure the reason why. Maybe everybody missed out on that a little bit. I don't know, but really cool nonetheless. I think they did a great job on the design as well. So props to that. So moving on to the big one, the final one, which is number 1. This might surprise some of you not, who know me. This used to be my go-to costume, and I'm not the biggest Portal fan, but number 1 goes to Peabody. I love this costume for many reasons. So you can almost kind of call it a sweaty skin is what everybody would call that, you know, whether it's a Fortnite, your default skin or something like that. This is a sweaty skin in regards to how clean and just compact it is and smooth. It's almost like an egg, but even smoother than an egg. Smoother than I Enter the Gungeon Bullet costume, which was one of the first costumes that was a crossover one. They just did a really good job with it, and I was like, you know what, I gotta have this. This was one of the other major higher level crossover skins in the beginning, and so I really had my crowns saved up, and it was pretty expensive. I was proud to get it, and I just found myself doing really well with this costume, and I really wanted to try and get to the end and get those crowns on a winning streak and everything. And this costume helped get me my platinum for the game. Yes, I did plat Fall Guys, which trying to do that nowadays, I know I mentioned in my previous videos, is very difficult to do, but we did do it, and I was really happy with able to platinum that. And this costume really helped me out. I still wear it to this day. I like to throw it on if I'm like, okay, enough is enough. I need to get this win, or I need to do that. I'll just pop it on just to do my best, because you can see it. It's not super bright. It's not too dark. It doesn't blend in the stuff for the most part. Now, when everybody had the costume that did have the crowns and everybody was using it, that was a bit of a problem. But now it's really thinned out, obviously, because of the different variations of costumes and crossover events that we do have. So it's really cool. Certainly deserves the number 1 spot. It's just super crisp, clean. They did a great job with the design as well. Again, really fits into the universe in my opinion. I think it's really cool. So certainly deserves that number 1 spot. Absolutely. So big props to that. So thanks again. That'll be our top 10. Just a quick recap. We're doing 10 NieR Automatas 2B. Number 9 is going to be the Among Us costume. Number 8 is going to be Doom Guy. 7 is Ratchet. 6 is Clank. 5 is Bomberman. 4 Cuphead. 3 Godzilla. 2 Shovel Knight. And again, number 1 Peabody from Portal. So awesome list. I love it. Again, my preference there. I'm sure you all have different recommendations or ones that you may like better than the others. I know I left off quite a bit. There's been a lot of costumes, which is fantastic as well. The Sonic the Hedgehog one, kind of, sometimes I'm like, I really like that, and other times I'm like, just doesn't work for me. So maybe that's your number 1. I don't know. I'm a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan, but that one just didn't jive with me. But anyways, so we'll wrap that up there. I appreciate that. This week, I really wanted to do the giveaway since we did hit the 100 subscribers, like I've been saying. I've been saying we're going to do that, but now I'm going to be on vacation this week. However, I do want to see a bit more interaction so we get as many folks out there able to get this. What it'll be, I'm not showing it quite yet, but it is going to be from a loot crate. You cannot get this anymore. Good luck trying to find it. It is in a box, has not been ever taken out, and it is going to be Tracer from Overwatch. It's a figurine in here, and it's like a cutesy, adorable one. So I am going to give that away. You do have to be a subscriber. You do need to join the Discord, and you do need to leave a like and a comment on the video of the one that will be the giveaway. But definitely have to be a subscriber, and be sure to already be available in that Discord channel. So I do have those links in the description below to join the Discord, as well as my Twitter and Instagram. And you can donate to Patreon. If that doesn't work, that link doesn't work, let me know, of course, and everything in between. I do have the tips going on with the link as well when I do live streams too. So keep a lookout for that. But that will be the recommendations in order to be available for you to receive that special giveaway for me saying thanks to everybody helping me get to that special milestone for me, which is 100 subscribers. So we are at 109 subscribers as of this weekend at the time of this recording. So we might be more by the time this is posted possibly, but 109 out of 150. I know we can get to that subscription total there pretty easily because you guys are super awesome, guys and gals anyways. And, your support means so much. So thank you again. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, let me know your top 10, top 5, top 3, whatever you want to put out there in the comment section below. If you do play Fall Guys, or maybe you've just seen the costumes, feel free to put in your top. I would love to see your list, and I'd love to interact with you all. So thank you so much. We'll end it here and wrap it up. And until next time, folks, we'll see you next time on the next Xvault Gaming video. Take care.